If you are a Twitch streamer from the UK, then today this video is for you. Today I'm going to be discussing the Twitch taxes for self-employment in the UK, and hopefully this helps you out. Today's video I'm partnered up with Boffix. If you are a Twitch streamer or a content creator and you need someone to manage your accounts while you're focusing on your content and your community, then look no further than Boffix. Use ToonGaming50 to get 50% off your first order. So streaming and content creating has been rapidly growing over the last 2.5 years, and that is great. That is awesome. More informative videos for us, more entertaining videos for the world. However, if you are just starting out or you've been doing this for a long time, then you have to take into consideration the tax and legal requirements. Being a streamer or content creator, we make income many different ways. We have subscriptions, donations, we have merch sales, we have brands, we have advertisements, many different ways to make money. And some of us only have a solo platform, and some of us have multiple different platforms that concur money. And if you think about it from the tax side and the accounting side, it can get a bit confusing. So I'm going to be covering over some key points which I have learned from Boffix, which is my accounting team, and hopefully this does help you guys out. Right, so the first thing that I wanted to get across to you guys is probably one of the most important parts, and I think a lot of people did not know this, and we call it the £1,000 threshold. So basically, if you're streaming on Twitch and you made £900 in a year, then you would not have to declare anything. However, if you've gone over £1,000 in a year, then you definitely need to declare it, and you definitely need to file a self-assessment tax form. So I would definitely recommend you guys going through your Twitch payouts and double checking, just making sure that you haven't gone over £1,000 in the year. And if you have, then make sure that you are declaring that, and make sure that you are filing those self-assessments tax forms. This was something that I did not know, and it was something that I was sleeping on, and I'm so glad that I found out this information. So if you don't know it, now you do. So yeah, go and check your payouts. So when do you have to pay tax on your earnings? Now in the UK, you do not have to pay tax on your earnings if you do not make more than £12,570 in a single tax year. But please be very careful and bear in mind that this is just not a single source of income, which means if you do have another job or you do freelance on the side, donations, all of the money from those other jobs and your donations must be included with this figure. Now this figure is 12,570 as of January 2023. However, I would always double check on the HMRC website what this figure is, because it could change. Just a personal reminding note here, guys, because it's very easy to get this confused. Just because you don't earn over £12,570 doesn't mean that you do not have to declare it. Declaring the money if it's over £1,000. That was something that confused me for a while, but then I got my head wrapped around it. And if you're sitting here thinking, well, I haven't earned over £12,570, so I don't have to do anything. Yes, you do. You will have to declare if it's gone over £1,000 threshold. Now you can get deductible allowances on this figure, and this is going to help minimize the amount of tax that you have to pay. And being a streamer, there's a lot of things that we can actually deduct, from our PC components to our equipment, monitors, lighting, camera. We can even add things in like our telephone bill and our internet bills. You'll be pretty surprised. And one last thing, guys, that you need to remember is the tax year runs from April the 6th to April the 5th, and whatever income you generate between those dates, you will have to pay the tax by January the 31st of the following year. So remember those dates, guys. Write them down somewhere. They're very important, and deadlines is everything when it comes to this stuff. Another question that gets thrown around all the time is, how much tax do I actually have to pay? And basically that comes down to how much money you actually earn. There are different rates. There's a basic rate, a high rate, and I think there's an additional rate as well. But like I said, it depends on how much you actually earn. I think I can put something up on the screen for you guys to see just roughly how the rates do work. But remember also, guys, you do not have to pay any tax unless you've made over 12,570. Now, you may not know this piece of information, but if you are under the age of 18 and you are streaming, you will need to pay tax on your earnings. You can get someone else to submit your tax return forms, and I would highly recommend getting your parent or a guardian, even your agent maybe, or get an accountant to do it for you. Donations, guys, do you have to file tax on them? Yes, you do. Now, I know some of you knew this, but me personally, I did not know that for the longest time. And it was something that I was like, damn, like really? But yes, guys, if you do get any donations on Twitch, then they are going to be taxable. And for some people who play in tournaments such as esports tournaments, if you win lump sums of money as well, yes, that has to be taxable as well, unless you're a part of an organization who's actually paid and sorted all that out already. So just be very careful with this stuff, guys. Like I said, it's information that some of you guys might know and some of you guys have no clue, and yeah, it can obviously catch up on you. So make sure you're making a note of everything, writing it down, and keeping track of all incomes that are coming in. Now, charities, guys, charity streams, a big thing here on Twitch. And if you're wondering if you have to pay any tax on the revenue that you've earned for that charity stream, then the answer is no. Once your charity stream has ended, all donations and money received must be forwarded on to the organization of the charity. You cannot keep any of these funds for yourself. If you are doing this, then by law, this is what we call fraud. And obviously you do not want to be being chased up about fraud, put it that way. But if the charity is your own and it is registered to a commissioning organization body, then you can claim the tax relief on those donations. So bear that in mind if you do have a charity of your own and you do charity streams. So I did touch on this earlier on, and this was allowable expenses. And allowable expenses is basically the essential cost that helps your business keep running. And I've got a list here which I'm going to put on the screen right now, and this is from Boffix themselves. So you can see here some of the examples, guys. They have, you know, PC monitors, cameras, microphones, lighting, even your furniture, guys. So your desks and your PC chairs, softwares. If you do create content, you use softwares, you can actually put that down as an allowable expense. You even have props, video games, guys. Some of us, you know, we work with different brands, and you know, they might give you the game, or you might want to have a specific game for the purpose of making content. You can absolutely put that as an allowable expense. You got advertising and marketing costs, travel expenses, and like I said, even a portion of your internet, electricity and heating costs. There is so many things that you potentially could put on this list, and that's why it's important, or it's helpful sometimes, to have an accountant there to give you this information, and then you can, you know, get all these nice allowable expenses added on to, you know, your tax return forms. So a common question that gets asked all the time, and it's definitely one that I wanted to know when I was first venturing into the tax side of things, was what happens if you don't pay the tax? What happens if you miss your deadline? In a nutshell, guys, if you do not pay your tax on time, then you can expect to see either fines or penalties coming your way. And the worst part is, guys, interest will be added onto that figure, and that will go up and up over time. So basically, guys, don't miss the deadline. You do not want to miss a deadline when it comes to this. You do not want to be in that situation. It's the last point here. Do you need an accountant? And the answer is, guys, you don't need an accountant. However, accountants can be a streamer or a content creator's best friend. It's great that they can save so much time and stress on our behalf. We're always busy being streamers and creating content, and so much going on. The accountants just help out massively when it comes to time and stress. I know from firsthand, it's been nice to have them just managing my accounts. If they need anything from me, they can shoot me a message and I can get the information that they need. It just works out better for myself. However, everyone's different, but I would highly recommend experiencing it, giving it a go, and seeing what's best for you. I would highly recommend checking out Boffix, guys. They have been amazing for me, and like I said, they have helped me so much with my Twitch journey, my journey as a self-employed entrepreneur. But yes, guys, that's all from today. I hope this video has helped some of these Twitch UK streamers out, because like I said, I remember scurrying the internet trying to find all the information and videos, and I couldn't find anything. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section, and please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the video today. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.